Hey, what's up everybody? I am Jason and you're watching my channel, Micro Investor. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the US crackdown on Chinese stocks. So the US Senate unanimously passed a bill that would prevent companies that refuse to open up their books from being able to list on Wall Street. The bill is pretty much targeting Chinese companies, as there's been a handful of them that have costed US investors billions of dollars. And the main Chinese stock that comes to mind is Luckin Coffee, ticker symbol LK. So Luckin Coffee was supposed to already be delisted, but they are fighting it. And so it's still around, and for whatever reason, people are still investing into it. Why? I don't know. But for me personally, I've already lost money on this company by their fraudulent claims, so I'm not going to be fooled again by that one. So let's look at the performance of Luckin Coffee stock. So Luckin Coffee was having a pretty good 2019, and as it was peaking towards the end of the year, it was doing really well, even though that the country was in lockdown and there was a crisis going on. And as the stock was going up so much, there was reports coming out that there might be some fraud at this company, and the company itself was denying all this. That was until they couldn't deny it anymore, and that's when the stock dropped really fast. And basically, the shares were halted and people couldn't invest into it, or they couldn't sell their shares. So they were just kind of there in limbo with those shares, not knowing what's going to happen. Did they lose all their money or what? And on May 20th, investors were able to sell out of their shares of Luckin Coffee or buy more if they wanted to, but the stock did go from being $42 and change in March to being worth just a couple bucks now. So what Luckin Coffee did was they just kept saying that they're having accelerated growth, that they were just expanding really fast, and that they were opening up more locations than Starbucks had in China. And what they really were doing was they were relying with about 40% of their revenue just to get interest from US investors. And realistically, US investors most likely had never been to a Luckin Coffee or ever even heard of it, except for the fact that they were having some accelerated growth, and it could be an opportunity to make some money, myself included. And I found out more than likely, if you were to ask people in China what they liked better, Luckin Coffee or Starbucks, they probably would have said, what is Luckin Coffee? I mean, things were pretty much that fabricated at this company. What I think is going to happen to these Chinese companies that are listed in the United States is that there's going to be a good amount of them that are most likely going to just avoid having to show their books by just taking themselves off the US stock exchanges and just going to a different stock exchange in a different country and going that route. And at the moment, there are 156 Chinese stocks that are listed on US stock exchanges worth $1.2 trillion. And this whole thing could have a big effect on a lot of these big Chinese companies like Alibaba, JD, Baidu, Tencent. They have a lot of money from the United States invested into them. And those companies, they're invested into a lot of these littler companies that could have some possible problems with. So we'll have to see how things unfold with them. So I'd like to hear people's opinions about Chinese stocks. Are there any that you're still interested in investing into, or were you ever interested in investing in them? And not only that, was there anybody that was invested into Luckin Coffee or is still interested in investing into Luckin Coffee? So as always, everybody, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I have new videos coming out on my channel all the time. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you all in the next video coming very soon. Hey, real quick, if you guys need to build a website, check out my affiliate, hostm1.com, and you can find me on Instagram at micro_investor.